Sheriff's Department informed us that they were under investigation, that the employee was under investigation. We put him on leave.
Tonight, we continue to investigate a school district with an ongoing drug investigation against a former staff member. That story had a lot of you talking and giving us tips, and we've been following those. Good evening. I'm Emily Spain.
And I'm Jim Rick. Thanks for joining us. This Target 8 investigation is months in the making, and with the findings, Chief Investigator Jamie Gray.
I'll tell you, this one's been tough. With an ongoing criminal investigation, officials' lips are sealed pretty tightly. But we're able to look into concerns about drugs in and around Southern Boone County schools, where the Sheriff's Department started looking into this particular case in May. Here's Carolina Brigagao.
After hearing tips from parents and students, I started looking for documents and data, trying to understand how big the problem is. And I found out what started as a local story turned out to be way more. In early September, parents received this letter from the Southern Boone District Superintendent saying an employee was under investigation on claims involving illegal drugs. The letter made me think how easy it is for kids to acquire drugs.
Well, we know there's issues. We know that there's legal abuse of drugs, and we know that there's illegal substances that are circulate through the town.
I called the Boone County Dispatch Center and requested its Ashland drug-related calls since 2010. Out of 123 entries, I found 61 located within a 10-minute walk from Ashland's high school. That's 50% of all drug calls. Last year, the Missouri Department of Mental Health asked students, how easy is it to get access to prescription drugs? The answer shown in this graph, where Boone County is less than 1% shy from being characterized as one of the top counties for very easy or sort of easy access.
Fortunately, it's fairly easy. As I said, there are so many more people who are being prescribed opioids, depressants, stimulants, that, you know, many times these people get them from other family members or they steal them. Just by the fact that there's more of these medications out there, more people are able to get their hands on them.
I also requested Ashland police reports for cases involving drugs within the school grounds. One report involving high school kids mentions 5 minors associated with Xanax, methamphetamine, and marijuana. One of the minors is mentioned in another report selling weed to a 14-year-old and has a court case for driving while intoxicated.
Teenagers that's the age group where this becomes available, where maybe they're introduced to it, they've heard about it, curious about it.
But misuse of prescription drugs seems hard to solve.
It's similar to a squeegee where you wipe the window, and then there's a dry spot, and then the water from elsewhere just kind of trickles in, and so then the problem resumes.
We reached out via social media to some Ashland residents looking for comments on the high school employee under investigation and prescription drug issues involving students. And answers like, I was advised to say no comment, and there is too much a risk in it if people found out it was me, left more questions than answers. This afternoon, I talked to the Southern Boone superintendent about what the district is doing to help increase student safety.
Sometimes asking for help is the hardest thing to do, but that's what we did as a school district, is we asked for help. And so I reached out to the Boone County Schools Mental Health Coalition. I reached out to the Youth Community Coalition and the Ashland Helping Youth people.
At the beginning of the school year, the high school also changed some of its policies to prevent consumption of illicit and licit drugs within school grounds. The policies include students are allowed to go to their cars during school day, and they must use see-through water bottles. In studio, Carolina Brigagao, KOMUA News.
Drugs certainly not unique to this district. There are schools all around Missouri that are battling issues like the opioid crisis and prescription drug abuse. You can see county by county data on our website, KOMU.com, so you can look up more information about student drug accessibility and usage where you live.